Hey everyone, I apologize for any wind that might be interfering here, but see that this is basically my Extreme Rules predictions, preview if we go from tomorrow. WWE Extreme Rules 2018. This is the latest that I know Extreme Rules has been showcased. Basically, it's the latest, I think, the event's ever been scheduled to take place. It usually takes place around June at most. July is usually reserved for another pay-per-view. I'm assuming it used to be, well, last year I think it was Great Balls of Fire, and that didn't work out so well. But anyway, thought I'd just come on here and kind of give you my thoughts while I wait for my ride to show up in about 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes, but 10 minutes or so. 10 to 12 minutes. My thoughts on Extreme Rules and how I think it's going to go match by match. Now, we do have two kickoff show matches. One is Andreas Giannomis against Sin Cara, a rematch from this past Tuesday. And then the other is a tables match between, a six-man tables match between the New Day and Sanity. Now, one thing a lot of people have complained about is how Sanity's been booked lately since they have arrived. It's like you've hyped them up and everything to show up, and now all of a sudden they're not succeeding the way you think they should. I think that's all going to change on Sunday. I think Sanity's going to win the six-man tag tables match. You might see them getting help from Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross, I got a feeling, if she's bound to make her main roster debut, will be on the kickoff show table. On that table, and will be doing that tables match during the kickoff show between the New Day and Sanity. So expect Nikki Cross to show up around that time, if she does, to help the New Day defeat Sanity. I mean, not Sanity, but to help Sanity defeat the New Day to win the tables match, and expect Andreas Giannomis to beat Sin Cara in their rematch. Now, as we get into the main card, for a show that's known for its being Extreme Rules, you don't have that many Extreme Rule-like matches. The only one that's really got the Extreme Rules title to it is the Raw Women's Championship. But we'll get into that in a moment. Now, let's take a look at the first match on the card. We have the Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Deleters of Worlds, Bray Wyatt and Wolfgang Matt Hardy, taking on the B-Team, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas. Now, a lot of people would say now is not the time to pull the trigger on the B-Team and let them become Tag Team Champions. That might be true. And everybody's saying that the moment that Bray comes face to face with Bo in the ring one-on-one, that place is going to pop, because because basically that's been somewhat of a traditional thing for wrestling fans to enjoy, and that's real life siblings getting it on. The way I see it going is I see after this past Monday, after the beatdown they gave the B team, you would assume the B team's going to win. That may happen, but I think since they've had the B team win some singles matches over Matt Hardy, I think the Deleters of Worlds are going to win this match, and they're going to set the Deleters of Worlds up for a match against either the Revival or the Authors of Pain come SummerSlam. Possibly a maybe fatal four-way tag team championship match at SummerSlam, which would also include the B team. But I don't see the Deleters of Worlds losing the belts at Extreme Rules. I see them losing them at SummerSlam, but not at Extreme Rules. I'd be surprised if they do. The other match that we have for Tag Team Gold is the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Team Hell No against the Bludgeon Brothers. This one's kind of a toss-up because, you want to see Daniel Bryan have a feel-good moment. Have some kind of a feel-good championship moment since his return. People want to see gold around his waist, or silver in this case, or platinum. So I can't really say. I mean, I think at least for maybe one night, Team Hell No becoming tag team champions would be a good thing. It could be great publicity for Kane since he's running for mayor. Hey, here's your mayor, your forthcoming mayor possibly being a tag team champion. So who knows? It's kind of up in the air. I mean, you don't want to really drown the momentum of the Bludgeon Brothers, especially if you're setting them up to go up against Sanity very soon in the battle of the bizarre, violent tag teams. So I can't really say who would win. I mean, from a feel-good moment standpoint, Team Hell No is the best choice, but we'll have to wait and see. This one's a kind of a toss-up. You know, it could go either way. Then we have Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy for the United States Championship. This one I don't think is much of a toss-up. I think Jeff Hardy's had a good run with the title, especially considering that he's dealt with some issues since he's been back. You know, he's got a possible injury. He's got to step away, and he's got a possible injury that's going to cause him to step away from the ring again, maybe not as long. So I would say Shinsuke Nakamura is going to win the belt. I think it's a good I know people don't want to see that happen, but you got to admit it's a good constellation to at least give someone like Nakamura to say, hey, they basically thank him for giving him, or for putting up with the matches he and AJ had to go through before they got some decent ones. I think Nakamura is going to win, and I think he's going to have a decent run with that U.S. title. Because think about it this way. He was IWGP World Champion, but before he left New Japan, he was the Intercontinental Champion. So I don't think he wouldn't mind holding the U.S. belt, which is SmackDown's equivalent to that. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship 30-minute Iron Man match between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre will be in the corner of Dolph. This, I think, is going to be a show stealer. I think this one's going to be match of the night. This might be the match that you would say puts companies like ROH and PWG and even New Japan on the map. I expect it to steal the show. I expect both men to bring it. And I expect Seth Rollins to regain the Intercontinental Championship in a close matchup. What's going to happen basically is Drew's going to interfere maybe once too many. He's going to get ejected, and then maybe he'll try to come back out, and whatever he sets up with Dolph to try to screw Seth over will backfire, and Seth will take advantage, and he will become Intercontinental Champion for the second time. I expect that to happen. I know some people might doubt that otherwise, because you need something to build between Drew and Dolph if you're going to separate them and put them their separate ways. And, well, you know what? You don't need an Intercontinental Championship if you're going to plan to do that. So, the story will build on its own. Then we got the SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella against Asuka. James Ellsworth in a cage, if you will, in a shark cage. I know some fans are sick and tired of seeing. It's kind of a toss-up here. A lot of people would think right now this is the best moment to do it, to get the belt off of Carmella. Again, this is another match that's a toss-up, because you know, lately with shark cage matches, the people in the shark cage always toss stuff down to the people that they support. So it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, I would like to see James Ellsworth try to, drop something down to Carmella, and either the referee catches it and prevents any interference from happening, or Asuka catches it and Carmella doesn't know what to do. She kind of fakes her out, and maybe that's how she beats her. I don't know. This one's a bit of a toss-up. I would say Asuka, so you could set up maybe her and Becky or her and Charlotte at SummerSlam, which is definitely a money match for SmackDown. But I'd have to, but lately you never know. So I would say Asuka's the favorite. I say go with Asuka, but right now it's kind of a toss-up because you don't know what they're going to do now that Ellsworth is back with Carmella. Then you got the Raw Women's Championship match. You got Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. Alexa retain somehow. Basically, maybe miscommunication between the returning Ronda and Nia Jax. We don't know. But Alexa's going to retain. and that's going to build us to Alexa and Ronda at SummerSlam. That's what I think is going to happen. Then you got AJ and Rusev. That should be a good one. I think AJ is going to retain in a good matchup. I'd be surprised if they put the belt on Rusev and everything. And then Bobby and Roman, it's kind of a toss-up as well. I would say go with Bobby Lashley or Roman Reigns. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's just my preview, guys. My rides here, and I'll talk to y'all later.